Level 1. The Chimpira. You are 17 years old. You live in the shadows of Tokyo's neon lights. You're what society calls a Doromizu, someone who drinks muddy water. You have no father. Your mother disappeared years ago. You work construction by day, breaking your back for 800 yen an hour. You're invisible. In Japan, if you don't fit in, you don't exist. You watch the salarymen in their suits, laughing, drinking, belonging to something. You belong to nothing. One night, in Kabukicho, three drunk businessmen bump into you. They laugh, they call you trash. The rage you've been holding back snaps. You grab a bottle, you break it. You don't remember much after that, just the sound of screaming and the sirens. You wake up in a holding cell.
Rough night, kid?
You could say that.
I covered your bail. Paperwork's done.
Why?
Let's just call it a professional courtesy. Here, take a smoke.
He offers you something more dangerous than money. He offers you a family. You take the cigarette. You take the offer. You just entered the game. You thought being Yakuza meant money, women, and respect? You were wrong. Your life is slavery. You live in the clan office. You wake up at 5 a.m. sharp. You clean the ashtrays. You scrub the toilets. You polish the boss's Mercedes until you can see your own tired face in the reflection. You're not allowed to have a girlfriend. You're not allowed to have money. You're not allowed to look the older members in the eye. Your salary is zero.
Here's tea for you, sirs.
A bowl of rice to eat, and a cheap suit that doesn't fit you. You're being tested. The older members, the senpai, are watching your discipline. They slap you if you pour the tea wrong. They kick you if you're 1 minute late. They want to see if you break. Most guys quit in the first month. They run away in the night, but you stay. You take the hits. You serve the tea. You're learning the most important lesson of the Yakuza. Gaman, endurance. Level 2. The Kobun 6 months pass. The boss, the Oyabun, finally looks at you. He nods.
The cup is one. We share its path.
Yes, sir.
Drink.
Thank you.
Now we are bound.
In this moment, your biological family is dead. The clan is your father. The members are your kyodai, your brothers. There is no going back. Now you work. Your job is the hustle. The clan owns 3 blocks of nightlife entertainment. Hostess bars, soaplands, gambling dens. You walk in with 2 other brothers. You don't need a gun. In Japan, guns are rare. You use intimidation. You hand out hot towels, oshibori, to the businesses for a high price. It's a rental fee. If they don't rent your towels, maybe their windows get smashed. You sell protection. You make 50,000 yen a week, about $400. It's not much, but you have cash in your pocket. You buy a better suit. You start to walk differently. People move out of your way on the sidewalk. You feel strong, but confidence makes you sloppy. One night, you mess up. You get into a fight with a civilian, a regular person, a katagi. The police come. The clan has to pay to make it go away. You have brought shame to the family in the American Mafia. You might get killed. In the Yakuza, you must apologize. But words are not enough. You're dragged into the office. The silence is heavy. The boss places a small knife, a tento, and a white cloth on the desk. He waits. You know what you have to do? This is yubitsume, the shortening of the finger. You kneel, you sweat. You place your left hand on the cloth. There is no doctor. There is no anesthesia. You tie a tight string around your pinky to stop the blood flow. You take the knife. You place the blade against the top joint of your little finger. You hesitate. The boss coughs. You push down. You lean your body weight onto the blade. Crunch. You bow deeply. You present it to the boss with both hands. He takes it. He nods. Your debt is paid. You look at your hand. You're permanently marked. You can never hide who you are again. Level 3. The shate. You survive the finger cutting. You gain respect. You're no longer a child. You're a shate. Now you must look the part. You enter the tattoo parlor, not a machine that is for tourists. You get teburi, hand-carved tattoos. A master artist uses a bamboo stick with metal needles. He pokes the ink into your skin rhythmically. It takes 200 hours. It costs $20,000. It covers your entire back. A dragon, a tiger, a demon. You cannot show these tattoos in public. You wear long sleeves even in the summer heat. The art is for you and for the bathhouse. Your income rises. You aren't just renting towels anymore. You are running scams. You get into the gray zone. You run a construction crew. The clan bribes the government officials to get the contracts. You use cheap labor to build the roads. You start lending money, loan sharking. 10% interest every 10 days. It's called to 5. If they can't pay, you take their car. You take their house. Sometimes you force them to work in your factories to pay it off. You're making $2,500 a week. You drive a black Lexus. You have a girlfriend who doesn't ask questions about your missing finger. Level 4. The Wakagashira. 10 years pass. You are 30. You're the captain. You're second in command of your family. You have 50 soldiers under you. They clean your ashtrays. They light your cigarettes. You don't get your hands dirty with blood anymore. You use your brain. Your main racket is now Sokaya, Corporate blackmail. This is sophisticated crime. You buy shares in a major legitimate company, a car manufacturer, a bank. This gives you the right to attend their shareholder meetings. You dig up dirt on the CEO. Does he have a mistress? Did he cook the books? You meet him for dinner, you show him the photos. You smile, you say, "It would be a shame if the shareholders saw this." The CEO pays the clan $1 million to keep you quiet. It's elegant. It's corporate. It's highly illegal. You're making $15,000 a week. You wear Italian suits. You drink 30-year-old whiskey. You have a wife and 2 children. You live in a penthouse. But you're watching the news. The Japanese government passes the Boryokuden exclusion ordinances. The laws are changing. The walls are closing in. Level 5. The Oyabun. The old boss dies, you take the seat. You are the Oyabun, the father. You control the lives of 200 men. You control the flow of millions of dollars. You have reached the top of the mountain, but the air is thin up here, and it is suffocating. The new laws kick in. Society declares war on you. As a designated Yakuza boss, the government freezes you out. You cannot open a bank account. You cannot sign a contract for a cell phone. You cannot rent an apartment in your own name. You cannot even play golf if a golf course finds out you are Yakuza. They arrest you for trespassing. You have millions of dollars in cash, buried in floorboards and safes, but you are a ghost in the system. Your own children are bullied at school because of your name. Your wife is shunned by the neighbors, and then the internal war starts. The main family splits. A rival faction wants your territory. You have to make a choice. Do you negotiate, or do you go to war? You choose war. You order a hit. You tell your young Kobun, a kid, just like you were, to grab a gun. He shoots a rival boss in the street. The police swarm. The media goes crazy. Under the new laws, the boss is liable for the crimes of his soldiers. Even though you didn't pull the trigger, the handcuffs are for you. Level 6. The prisoner. Fuchu. Prison. Japanese prison is not like American prison. There are no gangs running the yard here. There is no chaos. There is only silence. You're not a king here. You are a number. You're in solitary confinement. You're not allowed to speak. You're not allowed to look the guards in the eye. You must sit in the Caesar position, kneeling on your legs, for hours every day. If you move, you are punished. You march in lockstep military formation, left, right, left, right. You're 45 years old. You used to run a city. Now you can't even choose when to use the bathroom. The years blur together. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. The world outside changes. The internet takes over. The Yakuza get weaker. The young kids don't want to join anymore. They just want to play video games. The code you lived by is dying. Level 7. The end. You are released. You are 60 years old. You stand at the prison gate. No one is there to pick you up. The clan you built, it's gone. Disbanded by the police or absorbed by a bigger family. Your soldiers, dead or working at convenience stores. Your money, seized or stolen. You walk into the city. Tokyo is louder than you remember. Everyone is looking at their smartphones. No one looks at you. You're an old man with a missing finger and a bad back. You try to get a job, but you have the tattoos. You have the record. No one will hire you. You're a 5-year man. The law says for 5 years after leaving the Yakuza, you still cannot open a bank account or sign a lease. You're homeless. You sit on a park bench. You look at your hand. You look at the missing finger. You remember the power. You remember the fear in people's eyes. Now you just feel the cold. A young kid walks by. He has bleached hair and a rebellious look. He bumps into you. He doesn't say sorry. He just keeps walking. He doesn't know who you were. He doesn't care. You're the last of a dying breed. A samurai without a master. A ghost in a machine. Was it worth it? You close your eyes, and the rain starts to fall.